Yes, my people, good day. Let me show you some of the things that I look at when I'm looking over a car. Let's go. First thing, car come in, looking at tire condition. I did a tire video already just to show you the wear pattern. And these tires look good. They're in good condition. So we don't have no issues with that. Next thing I do is I shake the front end to check for bad tie rods or ball joints. And I also spin the wheel and I'm feeling for and listening for wheel bearings making noise. Now the wheel bearings will expose themselves with the shake and then also with the spin. You'll get a rough rolling. Next thing I do is I pull one wheel off, one off the left front or the right front and then one off the opposite side in the back. And I'm looking at the pads and you see the pads in there? Pads in there look nice and thick. I look at the outside and then I look at the inside because sometimes caliper slides might stick on the calipers and then it will cause the outboard pad to wear down or vice versa. One will wear more than the other. Next, we already saw that the water pump is leaking here, so we know what's going on there. Next thing I do is I look at the belt for any type of cracking or crystallization to see if the belt is getting old or not. I take a look at the CV boots, both the inner and the outer, looking good. I don't see no grease or anything. Next thing I'm looking at is the strut. This is the strut here. Yes, ride quality is important, but also struts will leak and they will leak and this will be oily. If you notice that this is nice and dry. So if it riding good and this dry, this strut good. This is the sway bar end link. The boot is torn. You can see that there. Right? And then when I push up on the sway bar itself, which is this component, when I push up and down on it, you hear that? Hear that clunky? There is play in the sway bar end link. So I would recommend sway bar end links on this thing because it's that loud with my hand doing it. When you're driving, going over bumps, it's going to sound like believe me when I tell you. So pads, good. Strut, good. Sway bar end links, recommend. This is what you call a rack and pinion boot or the bellows boot. I'm looking to see if that's torn and it is not. And then I'm also looking to see if it's oily because if it's oily, it's a sign that the rack and pinion is leaking. That is if you don't have electric rack. I'm looking